Diddy paid over $46,000 in hotel damages after a freak off. That's according to the special agent from the U.S. Attorney's Office who testified in court today and read his Amex statement out loud in court. And the damage, you guessed it, baby oil, candle wax, and other substances that stained the furniture, the bedding, and sometimes the drapery. Now, this backs Cassie's testimony that they would get charged often and that she would call down to the front desk to get extra sheets so that she could cover the furniture and protect it. Now, Agent Penland is a summary witness, meaning that she wasn't a part of the investigation, but she reviewed the evidence and presented it in a way that backed the prosecution's case. Her testimony allowed the prosecution to lay out their narrative and reintroduce text messages from Diddy, Cassie, and his team. She also walked the jury through the communications between Diddy, Cassie, and his team on the day of the hotel attack video. And what we saw is Diddy, D-Rock, the head of his security, and Christina Coram, his chief of staff, were calling Cassie repeatedly after she left the hotel. At one point, Diddy texting Cassie, "The police are here, I'm gonna get arrested," but he was lying. Now, if you remember, this happened the day before her movie The Perfect Match premiere. So Cassie wrote, "You are sick to think it's okay to do what you've done. Please stay far away from me. I have a premiere." Then, the next morning, "This was supposed to be a big day for me. Now I wish I could just stay in bed." Text messages also showed Diddy and Christina Coram trying to get a hold of Eddie Garcia, who worked security at the Intercontinental Hotel, backing his testimony that they eventually bought the surveillance video for $100,000. The defense, though, pushed back, saying the prosecution was lacking context. They, too, reintroduced loving text messages between Cassie and Diddy, including one where Diddy asked Cassie when she's ready to freak off, and she says, "I'm always ready to freak off, LOL." The defense has been trying to paint a picture that Cassie was not only a willing participant, but she was excited and looking forward to some of these freak-offs. Diddy's attorney Mark Garagos then had the jury put on headphones so that they could watch another freak-off video. Now, if you remember, the court installed privacy screens on all the monitors, and they're not showing it to anybody else in the courtroom. But one pair of headphones were a little too close to a mic, and a colleague of mine said that you could hear what sounded like excitement of a sexual nature. And tomorrow we're supposed to hear from Brendan Paul, who's Diddy's alleged drug mule, who, if you remember, when Diddy's homes were getting raided, was arrested back in March of 2024. His charges were dropped after he went to a very brief drug treatment program, and today he was granted immunity. And the prosecution also told the judge that they will not be wrapping up their case by Wednesday, and Thursday is a holiday, so it looks like